cloud. Everyone, I'll be muting all of you in a moment, okay? But before we do that, once again, we got Miss Asna and Cynthia from HRD Corp. They will be presenting on how you can become an accredited trainer. Very important thing for all of you, okay? So can you please give them a very big round of applause, everyone, before we start? Okay, round of applause. Great, 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 great. Okay, right. Asna and Cynthia, who would like to go first? Please go ahead.
Okay, I will go first. I will share the screen.
Okay, yep. Right. I'll spotlight you. Okay. Right.
Okay, you can see my slide right now?
Yes, I can see your slide. You can put it on full screen.
Full screen.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
So, hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Norasna Tasnim. You can call me Miss Norasna. Okay, as mentioned, together with me is Miss Cynthia. We are from the we are from the training market departments under the trainer development unit. Okay, so on behalf of the HRD Corp, we will talk about the HRD trainer development framework. Okay, we will explain in details on the process to get accreditations and how to submit your application in the system TDMs. Okay, we will not touch on the claimable training provider registration and course registrations on the today's session. Okay, so for all attendees, thank you for sparing your valuable times for these sessions. We truly appreciate on your support and your involvement. We are sure that you will gain a useful knowledge and information by participating in today's briefing session. Okay, so in the by end of the session, I hope that I will give you a better understanding of the HRD TDF so that all the attendees today can apply for the accreditation. Okay, so if you have any questions, you boleh drop the card checks dan kita akan go through you punya questions in the end of the session later lah. Okay. So before I go further, let me explain what is the HRD TDF is actually. Okay. HRD TDF is a guideline that is intended to notify our stakeholder of the current procedure and implementation mechanism of the HRD Corp Trainer Development Framework that is to be effective from 1st January 2021. Okay. So our objective is we want to ensure that all active trainer under the HRD Corps to able to meet.
Asna, is your slide moving? Because we don't see the
No,
slide
no,
moving.
my slide not moving. It's my
Okay,
introduction.
okay, sorry. Okay, just checking.
Okay. So our main objective is we want to ensure that all active trainer under HRD Corps are able to meet a baseline quality standard, and also we want to ensure that all trainer under HRD Corp to remain active and continually develop themselves throughout their training career. Okay. Kita come out with this framework because we don't want trainer yang 5 to 10 years ago they're active and then suddenly they want tak active and now they want to start training. They want to start do training again. Kita tak nak. Kita nak dia maintain their skill and their quality. Okay. So that's why we come out with this framework. So now let's move to the next slide. Okay. Okay, as you can see here, under the HRD TDF, trainer will be categorized as a HRD Corp certified trainer and also HRD Corp accredited trainer. Okay, so let's see on how to be a certified trainer under the HRD Corp first. Okay, trainer can get a certified trainer status by joining our 5-day train the trainer TTT certification course and must complete the 5-day. Okay, trainer yang successfully complete the 5-day and get the certified by our TTT lead trainer will be recognized as a TTT certified trainer. Okay, so another way to be a certified trainer is under the HRD Corp is by exemption. Kita ada dua options. Either you pergi our 530 TT ataupun exemption. Okay. So exemption ni it will be based on your qualification, your experience and also your qualification. Okay, we have finalized a few criteria that for the exemption. Okay, you may check this criteria, either the criteria is meet with your qualification, your experience and your certification. Okay, you boleh pergi dekat our HRD Corp website to see the criteria for the exemption. Okay, once the criteria is meet with your qualification, okay, you boleh apply for the exemption and then our officer akan check and approve you punya application. Okay, it will take 5 to 7 days for the processing. Okay, trainer who has successfully obtained an exemption for the TTT will be recognized as a trainer who has successfully obtained an exemption for the TTT course based on their certifications, qualification and experience will be recognized as a TTT exempted trainer. Okay, so for your information, your TTT or exempted trainer status ni dia tak ada expired date. Okay, it's valid for the life. Okay, tapi once you get HRD Corp Certified Trainer ni, you need to apply for the another level which is accredited. Okay. Okay, once trainer already get the TTT or exempted trainer status, they are need to apply for the accreditation. Okay, there are two methods to obtain this accreditation, which are under the accreditation by assessment and accreditation by activity. Okay. Okay, so let's see how to obtain the accreditation trainer status. Okay, kita ada two method to get the accreditation by to get the accredited trainer status, which is under the assessment and under the activity. Okay, so the prerequisite for the trainer to apply for HRD Corp Accredited Trainer, trainer must be either a certified or TTT exempted trainer. Okay, so I will explain one by one lah. I will go through the accreditation by assessment dulu. Okay, this HRD TDF will be effective from 1st January 2021. So beginning in 2021, all newly TTT certified trainer or TTT exempted trainer will be subjected to the HRD TDF and will go under the accreditation by assessment. Okay. Accreditation by assessment is for trainer that certified after 1st January 2021. I repeat, accreditation by assessment is for trainer that certified after 1st January 2021. Okay, once you get your TTT certified or exempted trainer status, you are required to apply for the accreditation within the 6 months from your certificate date. Okay. Okay, however, in case kalau you dah exceeded the 6-month period, okay, you don't worry, since this framework is not fully implemented yet, okay, so you boleh still apply for your accreditation and we will process you punya application. Okay. Okay, next, second method for the accreditation is by activity method. Okay. Trainer who are TTT certified or TTT exempted before 1st January 2021, they are given the grace period of the 3 years from 1st January 2021 until 31st December 2023 to comply with the HRD TDF. So if you are TTT or exempted trainer before 1st January 2021, okay, you will be evaluated under the accreditation by activity method. Okay, so for the accreditation by activity ni, trainer are required to go through the accreditation by submitting 120 hours of training activity. Okay, in order to achieve the objective of the HRD TDF in the future, only HRD Corp Accredited Trainer yang akan will be allowed to conduct training under the HRD Corp scheme. Okay. So that's why we suggest you to submit your punya accreditation as soon as possible, because if we in the future bila kita dah ada fully take, kita dah ada date, kita akan fully implement this framework. Okay. Kita akan keep our stakeholder from time to time lah. So you don't worry, kita akan bagi masa lah before we fully implement this framework. Okay. Also, once you dah complete this part and then you get your accredited trainer status, dia ada validity period. Okay. For the accreditation, the validity is valid for the 3 years and must be renewed by submitting the 360 hours of the training. Okay. For renewal, kita akan explain later in the another slide. Okay. So if you want to know more about the HRD Corp, if you want to know more about the HRD TDF, you boleh download, you boleh go to this link lah, boleh download the TDF implementation guideline and also TDF circular. Alright. Okay, so next, let's move to the next slide, which is the requirement and supporting document need for the accreditation by assessment method. Okay. So reminder, under the assessment method, this is only for trainer that certified after 1st January 2021 and also for the existing trainer that who could not meet the requirement training hours for the accreditation by activity. I bagi situations, you are the TTT or exempted trainer before 2021, so you are required to go through accreditation by activity, but you can accumulate the 120 hours. So you can go, you boleh dapatkan accreditation by assessment method. Okay, kita bagi optional lah. Okay. Okay, the assessment will be carried out online through the Trainer Development Management System, TDMs. Okay, TDMs ni also kita akan explain later in the another slide. So for the assessment, this assessment is required trainer to demonstrate a real situation training. A real situation training. The duration of training must be 4 hours. 4 hours. And the participant must be from working adult. Okay. Okay, you punya participant must be minimum 2 and maximum 25 for for technical training and 35% for the soft skill training if single trainer. Okay. The trainer also need to submit all documentation required for a real training session that was conducted. Okay. The submission of the accreditation by assessment will go through under the TDMs. Okay. So you also need to attach us with supporting documents such as the link for your video URL, your course registration, your lesson plan, your presentation slide, your attendance form or feedback form of participant or acknowledgement letter from trainer provider or employer. Okay. For yang number 5 ni, you boleh pilih either one. You can choose either one that you have lah.
Hasna,
Yeah.
can you do us a favor? At the bottom, can you press the hide button? The app Zoom.s is sharing your screen. Stop sharing and hide. Can you press the hide button?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So for the assessment, you can conduct a training. Okay, and also you can submit kita supporting documents such as you punya video URL, course outline, lesson plan, presentation slide, attendance form or feedback form. Okay. Yang nombor 5 ni you can pilih either one that you have lah. Okay. This compulsory kena ada 5 ni. Right? Okay. So for your information, we do not put any specific design for the course outline, lesson plan, PowerPoint, and the attendance list. Okay. You may use your own design for it. Okay. But if you have attended the HRD Corp TTT certification course, we firmly believe that our appointed trainer have have explained the participant, okay, with the essential knowledge to craft this document, okay. Otherwise, we recommend you to do the web search lah on the template that suit with your training, okay. Macam course outline, lesson plan tu, I think you boleh do the web search, okay. For the attendance list tu, we need the details such as trainer name, okay, trainer name, you punya program you punya program title, your date, time, this important details ni should be ada dekat you punya attendance form lah. Right? Okay, the next slide is important. This is the requirement for the video submission for the assessment, okay. The first requirement is you punya video tu must be sufficient resolution so that your facial expressions of the trainer are visible, okay. The minimum resolution is 480, but kalau you tak boleh nak reach the 480, it's okay as long as we can see the trainer facial and also the participant, okay. And then you video, and then you must make sure that audio track of the video is clear and easily to understood, okay. You punya audio tu kena smooth lah. Kalau you punya audio we cannot hear clearly or the voice not smooth, and we will query punya application lah, alright. Dia akan affect you punya markah. So once you submit you punya applications, please submit with a proper, okay. Next, the video must show the trainer being in action that include part of the participant involvement, okay. For this to be captured, trainer kena ensure that the video is recorded from the back, okay, so that we can see the activity happens during the training session lah. Kita nampak the engagement and also activity between the trainer and the participant. Okay, next, the trainer must obtain a consent of the client and participant to utilize the video for the assessment purpose, okay. So for this, please inform your client and audience before you record you punya video lah untuk dapatkan orang punya consent. That just inform that you will record these sessions for the purpose of assessment for the HRD Corp punya assessment, okay. And then next, you punya video, okay, you kena conduct training for hours minimum, okay. During the training session, you must record you punya video untuk submit, okay. So the video should include 2 sessions of the training class, which is kita kena ada the opening of module 1, cover the introductions, ice breaking, the beginning of the actual training, duration 60 to 90 minutes, okay. So ice breaking ni important lah, kena ada dekat dalam you punya video recording, okay. Next, another module from the remaining trainer, okay, that focus on the actual training 60 to 90, okay. So total up of your video recording tu must be 2 hours, okay, 2 hours, maximum 3 hours. Kalau less than 2 hours, we won't accept this, okay. Okay, next, the video should be saved into the online hosting sites such as YouTube, Google Box or Google Drive, or YouTube, YouTube, Dropbox or Google Drive, okay. So I suggest kalau you ada more than one video to be uploaded, maybe you can create a folder in the Google Drive and put all your video inside, because our system can capture one URL link saja, okay. Or maybe kalau you guna YouTube, you can create a playlist in the YouTube so that we are aware that you have more than 2 video to be viewed, okay. So please ensure that your video is accessible for the public view, okay. Kalau kita tak boleh nak open you punya video, kita akan query, so it will waste your time kan. So better you make sure that all is okay lah. You can make the URL link to accessible, okay. Okay, and also for the assessment, please be reminded that we will only accept training that has been conducted after after the TTT or exempted certificate date. Okay, training yang dah conducted before you get your certified trainer, we will not be accepted. Okay, because we want the latest training that was conducted after your TTT certificate date. Okay, and also I have received a question from trainer. Okay, how about if the training was conducted online? Can this be accepted? Okay, based on our implementation guideline, only face-to-face training is allowed. Okay, since it provides a better visibility for our panel assessor to objectively evaluate applicant delivery competency, interaction with the participant, and so on. Okay, but kalau you punya client insist you to do the training online, okay, we will accept. Okay, kita boleh accept, kita boleh consider. However, you need to provide us with a letter. Okay, the letter is compulsory lah. Okay, the letter content is you punya client request you to conduct training virtually instead of face to face. Okay, using diorang punya company letterhead. Okay. Okay, kalau you if you are conducted online training, the requirement for the online for the video submission is sama lah, same. Okay, trainer and participant must turn on the camera during the training session because we want to see the engagement and also two-way communication lah. Okay, kita akan evaluate you based on what you submit. Okay, based on you punya supporting document, based on you punya video. So when you submit, please submit it properly. Okay. Okay, next is accreditation by activity. Again, as a reminder, the accreditation by activity is for trainer who are TTT certified or TTT exempted before 1st January 2021. Before 1st January 2021. Okay. The requirement for the accreditation by activity is trainer are required to accumulate the 120 hours of training within 12 continuous months. Okay. 12 continuous months ni is not limited to the current years only. Okay. I want to highlight this part because this is the part whereby many trainer will get confused. So what is the actually meaning of to accumulate the 120 hours of training within 12 calendar months? Okay, I give you example lah supaya senang. Okay. Let's say that you previously you are active conduct training and then this year you are not active conduct training. So you want to start accumulate the 120 hours previously lah sebab this year you tak active conduct training kan. Kita ambil example you nak start accumulate you punya training hours tu in February 2021. Okay, so from February 2021 until January 2022, you need to accumulate a total of 120 hours. Okay, within the 1 year period. Okay, I give another example. Let's say this year you memang actively conduct training, so you nak start accumulate you punya training hours tu starting from June 2022. So from June 2022 until May 2023, you can accumulate the 120 hours of the training activity within the 1 year's period. Okay. So for your information, only training hours within 12 calendar month will be processed. Okay. Trainer can choose to apply for the accreditation by activity anytime during the grace period if they have the sufficient supporting documentation required to prove the 120 accumulated beginning from 1st January 2018 to date. Okay, meaning to say that we will accept training that has been conducted as far back as 2018. Okay, so any training that has conducted before 2018 won't be accepted. Okay, so please make sure when you submit you punya application for the activity, please make sure you accumulate you start to accumulate your punya training tu after 2018, alright? So please be informed for accreditation by activity also sama juga. You need to conduct a training for minimum 4 hours duration. 4 hours duration. Okay. The participant for the activity sama, minimum 2. Okay. Maximum 25 for the technical training. Maximum 35 number, 35 participant for the soft skill training if single trainer. Okay. So untuk aktiviti ni you can do both. You boleh buat online and also face to face. Kita accept dua. Kalau you nak buat online, you can do online. You no need to provide us with the letter, okay? No need to provide us with the letter. Only by assessment, we want you to provide us with the letter. Okay, sama juga. Submission for the accreditation by activity will go through the TDMs, okay? And trainer are required to attach a minimum of 2 supporting document, 2 supporting document from the list below, okay? You boleh submit kita attendance list, feedback form, offer letter or proof of payment, okay? Either two that you can get it easily. Yang mana you senang dapat. Okay, if you have the attendance list and feedback form, you submit us with the attendance list and feedback form. If not, maybe you can choose another optional such as offer letter or proof of payment. Okay, either two only. Okay, so all supporting documents are required to be uploaded in the TDMs. Okay, Ms. Cynthia will explain later. Trainer who has successfully complete this accreditation process, okay, will be awarded the HRD Corp Accredited Trainer status with validity of the 3 years. Okay, so I think I've covered the accreditation process under the assessment and activity method. So I juga dah explain the requirement and supporting document needed for the accreditation by activity and assessment. So that I hope that everyone is clear about this. And for the user guide on the trainer development management system, I will pass to Ms. Grilisinta. She will explain in details lah on how to submit your application in the system. Pass to you, Ms. Cynthia.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Cynthia. Okay, so in these sections, I will walk you through the process of registering and will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to register and apply for accreditation on TDMs. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for your information, TDMS is a platform developed for HRD Corp Certified TTT or exempted trainers to manage their accreditation activities, focusing on the quality of trainer competency in delivering effective training, right? Okay, to begin, let's look at the registration process on TDMS, okay? All right, so basically this process depends on the status of your trainer profile registration on the Latih platform. Okay, so it's divided into two parts. One for trainers who have previously registered their profile on Latih, and the other for trainers who haven't registered on Latih. So basically the registration procedure varies depending on whether you have previously registered on the Latih platform or not, right? Okay, for now, let's look for trainers who have registered on Latih first, okay? All right, what you need to do is please visit this website, okay? Please visit this website, https trainer.hrdcorp.gov.my/login. Okay, and then you need to select I forgot my password. Okay, select I forgot my password and provide the email address that you used during your LATI registration to reset your password. Okay. And then next, you need to check your email for a password reset notification and you need to create a new password. All right, so once completed, you will be signed in to TDMS. So ladies and gentlemen, please remember your new password for future sign in. All right, so now let's move for trainer who haven't registered on LATI. Okay, so you need to go to this website. Okay, go to this website https://trainers.hrdcorp.gov.my, and from there you need to select register as a member. Okay, select register as a member and complete the registration form and click register. Okay. All right, so you just need to follow the on-screen prompts, okay? Verify your email to access the profile creation page labeled apply for trainer. Okay? All right, so after your initial registration, you will be required to provide additional information, including details of your TTT or your exemption certificate. Okay, and you need to submit your personal information. So once completed, your registration will be reviewed by our processing officer and a notification will appear on your home page stating that your application is still under review. So once approved, you will be notified via email and you can sign in to your TDMS account, right? Okay, after you are done with your TDMS registration, what you need to do next is to apply for your accreditation. So, ladies and gentlemen, TDMS offer two types of accreditation. Okay, the first one is by assessment, and the second one is by activity. And the choice depends on your TTT certificate or exemption date. Okay. All right, so now I will explain the accreditation by assessment first. Okay, so for accreditation by assessment, this is actually for trainers who acquired their HRD Corp TTT certificate or TTT exemption in 2021 and beyond. Okay, so first thing first, what you need to do is you need to sign in to your TDMS account using this link. Okay. All right, so on the home page, you need to click apply for accreditation. Okay, click apply for accreditation and then select by assessment from the drop down list. Okay. All right, next slide. Once you have completed the application form, you need to indicate your application type, okay? Either by TTT or exemption of TTT. And please ensure that all required information is provided, okay? All right, next. All right, next, you need to upload required documents. All right. So once you complete the application form, you need to indicate your application type, okay? Either by TTT or exemption of TTT. And please ensure that all required information is provided, right? All right. So next, you need to upload the required documents. Your documents must be in PDF and under 10 MB. Okay. And then next, you need to save your application. And then after that, you need to click apply to proceed to the payment gateway. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have attended the 5-day TTT certification course in 2021, the accreditation fee of 150 ringgit actually has been embedded into the course fee. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to email to tdu@hrdcorp.gov.my and mentioning TTT HRD Corp 2021 accreditation fee to waive the fee. All right. All right. Next, you need to select your preferred payment method and complete the process. So for your information, the reviewing process for accreditation by assessment will be about 3 months, subject to the completion of the applications. Okay. However, if your applications has queries or incomplete submission, the reviewing process will take longer time. Right? Okay, now let's move to the accreditation by activity process. Okay, again, this is only applicable to trainers who acquired the HRD Corp TTT or exemption certificate at any time before 2021. Okay, and the fee for accreditation by activity is 60 ringgit. Okay. All right, so the first step you need to do is sign in to your TDMS account. Okay, sign in to your TDMS account. And then on the home page, you need to click apply for accreditation. Okay, click apply for accreditation. Then select by activity from the drop down list. Okay. All right, next, you need to add your activity details and attach supporting documents. And then your supporting documents must be in PDF format and under 2 MB. Okay, so once complete the page that you have prepared for accreditation by activity, at the bottom of the page, click the declaration checkbox and click add to add your training activities to the system. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that you have a total of 120 hours of training within 12 continuous months. Okay, within 12 continuous months. So, on the top right of page, you actually can monitor the accumulated number of hours. So, once you're ready for your submission, then you can click apply for accreditation. Okay, so once you click apply for accreditation, you will be proceed to the payment gateway and complete the payment process. So please be informed that the reviewing process for accreditation by activity is 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Again, however, this is subject to the completion of your application. Okay. All right, now that you are registered on TDMS and have applied for accreditation, so now let's discuss the renewal process. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, HRD Corp accredited trainers are valid for 3 years and must renew their accreditation to extend the validity status. Okay, so you need to submit your renewal application at least 3 months before the expiry date. Okay, you need to submit your renewal application at least 3 months before the expiry date. Okay. All right. So to renew, trainer needs to have conducted a total 360 accumulated hours of training within the 3 years validity period. Okay. But for those trainers that fail to meet the required training hours for renewal purposes, they are allowed to select the option for accreditation by assessment to renew their validity. Okay. However, you need to pay 150 ringgit instead of 60 ringgit for renewal. Okay. All right. So you need to submit your online accreditation application with a minimum of 2 supporting documents. Okay. I repeat, you need to submit your online accreditation application with a minimum of 2 supporting documents through the TDMs. Okay. All right, I think this concludes our briefing for HRD TDF today. So if you have any questions, you can drop your question in the chat box and we will answer them accordingly. All right, thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you very much for doing that, Cynthia and Miss Asna. Okay, everyone, time for some questions. But before that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also introduce my co-partner. Dina, are you here? Hi. Okay. Okay.
Hi, Jeremy.
All right. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Don't ask any questions yet. We're still gonna mute you. Okay. Everyone, can you please switch on your camera? Switch on your camera. We gotta take a group photo. Very important that we take a group photo. So please take a group photo before we do the Q&A, because I know after the Q&A everyone starts leaving, right? So let's do a group photo for everybody here. Right. Hold on, just give a second here. Do a few right. So we got print screen. Okay, but to print screen not so easy. You need to move and move and move. Okay, so give me a second here while I do this very quickly. Okay. Right. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Right. Okay, that's one. I need to move to the other room just to make sure that everyone is here. Okay. Okay, one. Okay. Printing screen again. Okay. Smile, everybody. Okay. There's a second one. Okay. There's quite a lot of us here today, so making sure that we capture everybody. And the last one. Let's do the last one. Oh, who's that? Wow. Wow. Someone getting excited. Okay. Hold on. Just give me one more second. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Done. Okay. We have print screen. Now, the other thing is, before we go any further, right, Dina, you want to talk about MAPTEC? Just give us 5 minutes while we talk about MAPTEC. Okay. Right. Introduce MAPTEC to all of you.
Hard selling, Jeremy. Jeremy, hard selling.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the one who will actually be talking about MAPTEC is our president himself, since he's here. And over to you, Khairul. Can't hear you. You need to unmute
Khairul,
yourself.
muted.
All right. Hi, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. And thank you for being part of MAPTEC activities for today. And I'm the current president for MAPTEC. And I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you. And again, welcome to our second HRDC MAPTEC collaboration session. We have going to be more sessions, which I cannot share with you at the moment now. But I would like to share something about MAPTEC, because I noticed a lot of people are asking me about MAPTEC, and not many people are aware about it due to pandemic. We are not that active. So, okay, I think I need to shut this down.
Hello, Kilo Mike.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. I'm not sure I got a Zoom quit unexpectedly on me.
No, we can hear you. Khairul? Khairul, come back.
Okay. Maybe I have issues with my Zoom at the moment. Thank you. Okay.
No,
Dina, can you share with me the slide first. I think my issue is with the slide.
Okay, just give me a second. Hold on now, 1 second. I'm getting it for you.
All right, while Dina is sharing again, let me introduce to all of you to MAPTEC first. First of all, our vision is to be the most successful and leading authority in the for professional trainers and coaches in Malaysia. For your information, currently we can call ourselves the voice of trainers. The community is growing bigger and bigger. As much as people don't know about it, but we are working closely with HRDC to get all the trainers so that be part of the community and then collected as much feedback as possible as the one that you see in the WhatsApp group. In Facebook, we are collecting voices so that we can back and create a better learning and development industry and ecosystem. That is our current vision. And the current mission that we have is to be the voice of trainers. We hear a lot of issues about payment lah, about delay lah, about delivery lah, and we need the strength of the community to actually become the voice so that we can bring it to the authority. Because if I represent only 10 people, 20 people, it will not sounds the voice of the people in the ground. So that's why we are collecting as much members as possible from the community itself so that we can become the voice and we look stronger whenever we want to do with our initiative. We have a lot of initiatives, especially 2024. And part of the initiative, the one that are you looking at the moment, you have to be part of it. We already running few sessions of trainer tarik, and also we are currently working on directory for trainers so that people can directly connect with you. Which why we need more people so that the directory can look stronger and people can work together. All right. And the third part that we are going to work on is the quality of trainers. And that's why we are a few of the organization that are pushing for accreditation by the trainers for the trainers. Because this is where we can tell people our trainers have done their practice, our trainers have done the work. We are not just the people that get a 5-day session and call ourselves a trainers, but we don't have enough practice. It's so important that we have the accreditation to tell people, HRDC, HR people, the companies, that employers, so that we have that authority in the industry. As much as people say, I have done all the jobs, all the works as a trainers, you are maybe one of thousands. So that's why we are pushing for accreditation so that we can sell ourselves better and brand ourselves better as an accredited trainers. All right. And that's why our 3 pillars in MAPTEC are the quality for trainers, the economy for trainers, and the unity for the trainers, so that we are working together, such as buying the Zoom account as one unit, getting discounts for training. Currently, we are working with ICF to get special promotion price for people to want to get coaching certificates and whatnot. So these are the few things that we are working on. So that's why on behalf of MAPTEC, I would like to invite more people to join us. It's not that hard to join us. You can just scan the QR code that will be shown by Dina later. And then you will need to fill up our Google Forms. Our registration fee is 100 ringgit only. Our yearly fee is only 360 ringgit. That will help us to maintain our website later, and also to help us with all the event that we are coming. Whoever go for NCHHE on 30th and 31st, you can have a look and chit chat with some of our members there, because we are going to open up a booth so that you can ask more about MAPTEC later for the whole 2 days. I will maybe be there. I'm working on my schedule at the moment, and we can have a chat regarding on that. All right, that's all from me. Thank you so much again, everyone. I believe everyone are not eager to ask question about accreditation, because we only have less than 3 months to accredit ourselves before 2024. And that's why I will leave back to you. Thank you, Dina.
Thank you, Cairo. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm just going to go through the questions here. Miss Husna, I think there were a whole load of questions for you at the beginning. Hold on, let me just go through. Yeah, are you here? If you are,
Yes, I can hear you.
just give me a second. Yeah, I'm just going to go through the
Yeah.
questions because there are quite a number of questions that was asked to you. One of the question was from Muhammad Iqbal. He asked, basically, is the 120 hours only subjected for training, which is under HRD Corp, or can other type of trainings like diploma, professional certificate, or SKM type training can be included?
All right, for that one is under accreditation by activity, I will answer. So actually you can submit any training as long as the delivery method is training. Okay.
Okay. As far as the slides and the recording is concerned, it will be shared with you. For those who had registered for the Zoom, we will share it with you later, yeah? The recording and also what they call it, the slides. Now, is 1 hour training counted in the 360 renewal? I think someone had answered that already. It's not, right? 360 renewal, no. It actually, the 1 hour trainings are not, right? It should be total 8 hours in a day, right, Cindy?
For training, you can conduct at least minimum 4 hours.
Okay, minimum 4 hours.
Yes.
Okay, the next one was they wanted the accredited guideline shared. I think that's actually available on the website. And it has been shared over and over again on many platforms. If you need it, please drop me a note and I will get it for you and I'll send it out to you. Okay, that's one. Hold on, I'm just going through the questions here. Accreditation by activity. Can the 120 hours be fully online or must it be face-to-face session as well?
For accreditation by activity, it can be online or face-to-face.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And the next question is for the 120 hours activity, how to submit?
You need to submit via TDMs just now. I already show you step by step on how to register in TDMs and how to submit for your accreditation.
Okay. Let me just go through the. Do we need to submit all the 5 itemized documents? This I believe it's for the what they call it. Yeah.
For the assessment, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
For the assessment, yes, you can submit 5 benda lah, which is you can submit course outline. Sorry, you punya URL, video URL, you punya course outline, lesson plan, presentation slide. The last one is you punya attendance list or feedback form or acknowledgement letter. Either one, yang last. Okay.
And I'm just looking through the questions. Yeah, just give me a second. Minimum duration is 120 minutes of video, which is what was highlighted earlier. Yes.
Yes,
A minimum
120 hours.
minutes. No, this one was for the activity. Sorry, accreditation by. Yes.
By assessment, you kena conduct training 4 jam. Okay. During you punya training session tu, you kena record you punya video. For the video recording, kita nak at least minimum 2 hours, maximum 3 hours. Okay.
Right. Someone actually asked if you actually wanted an entire day of training. It was already highlighted, yeah, by Miss Asna. It's 2 hours, minimum 2 hours, maximum 3 hours.
Okay, kalau you ada extra, maybe you nak submit 4 hours. It depends on you, but you punya video tu cannot be less than 2 hours, yeah?
You cannot be less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, what if the participants don't consent for the video to be shared?
You just need to inform your punya client lah, because you nak record kan. Of course you need to inform your punya client you are recording this for the assessment. Just like now Zoom, right? You tell everyone that this Zoom will be recorded.
Okay, I think Rani, your question was already answered. Yeah.
I'm still a little confused about the number of hours, because in one slide it says 60 minutes to 90 minutes, and then another slide prior to that says 4 hours. I'm a little bit confused about that. Could you clarify that, please? Thank you.
The requirement for the assessment, right? Okay, for the video recording, you need to provide us with 2 sessions. You punya video recording tu must have 2 sessions, which is the module 1, introduction, ice breaking, and also the beginning of your punya module, 60 to 90 minutes. Okay. Another module is from the remaining you punya training lah, also 60 to 90 minutes. So total up of you punya video recording is 2 hours. It depends on you kalau you nak buat 60 or 90 minutes, depends on you, tapi it must be up to 2 hours.
So the video recording is 2 hours maximum or minimum,
Yes.
rather?
Minimum.
Okay, but the training session has to be 4 hours, is it?
Yes, betul. The training session must be 4 hours.
Okay, all right. Great.
Only for the recording, kita nak 2 hours only. Okay.
Okay. It'll be really great if we could have templates for the attendance, templates for the letter of consent, something that's standardized, especially the consent for, because of PDPA, it'll be good to have a letter of consent that is drawn up by HRDC.
For the consent, you can just verbally inform your punya client. And then for the course outline lesson plan, we don't have any specific design. Okay, you
course outline I understand, but I think the letter of consent for videotaping is the
letter of consent. No.
Letter of consent for videography for from the participants requires because of the PDPA. So I think it should be something that's crafted by HRDC and given as a template to us. I mean, it's just a suggestion.
All right. Okay. For the consent, I think that you just probably tell your client. Okay, we don't have any standard template for it, but we will inform that
we will try to highlight to our management. Okay, thank you for your suggestion.
That'll be wonderful, because people don't like to be videotaped nor photographed. You know,
yes,
so I think some thought on it. Thank you very much for taking that up, Cynthia. Thank you.
Can only accept after. I don't understand, Karen. You had actually, Karen T, you had asked a question here. Can only accept after the certificate issued or and received, or after we pass TTT course can be accepted. Would you be able to tell us what exactly you're getting at here? Karen T, are you here?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Loud and clear.
Yes, this is in response to the point that was shared earlier. So basically, it's about at what point we can start doing the presentation or training for the 4 hours in person. You know, because I'm newly certified, but have yet to get my certificate. So I'm wondering which part of the time frame will be taken into consideration. Can I start now, or do I have to wait until I have received my certificate?
Yeah, Cynthia Asna, she's basically not got her cert yet, so she's wondering if she can start before she gets her cert, or should she wait for her cert before she starts her, what they call it, her 4-hour recording.
Okay, you must get the certified trainer status first, and only baru you boleh start to conduct training for the assessment. Okay, you punya training tu must be after the TTT certificate date.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, there's one more question here by Nur Sheila Abdullah. Why does the video, I believe this is the video that was requested to be uploaded onto YouTube, need to be made public? What if the client wants privacy? What if they don't want their company to be exposed? This was a question asked.
Yeah, actually we are for the accreditation. All the accreditation activity will go through the under the TDMs. Okay, so the URL link tu kita akan kita akan view you punya video from that URL link that you provided in the system. So that's why bila kita klik the link, kalau kita tak dapat nak open you punya video, so macam mana kita nak access kan? So that's why we need you to publish, to make it public. Okay.
Excuse me, Karen here. I can suggest you don't have to make it public, and yet it's still accessible by anyone with the link. You can actually have it unlisted in YouTube.
Yes, correct.
Because we have another 3 panel assessor. The 3 panel assessor tu yang akan view you punya
Yeah,
video
anyone with
submission.
the link can view it, but it's not public. You know what I mean? It's not searchable.
Asna.
Yeah.
Yeah, can hear, eh?
Yeah, can hear.
Just like I think in the slide say can be under Google Drive, right?
Yeah, you can put your video under the Google Drive.
So that means it's not published
Any
already. So
online hosting, yeah. It depends on you lah. That's what was my suggestion kalau you nak upload in the YouTube. Okay?
Okay, so if we share under Google Drive, it's not
Google
published
Drive also
anymore.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just now, by the way, just now Rajuna Abdul Rahim also gave the same answer. Cik Osna, I think you slightly in error. You don't mean public, you mean unlisted. Because public,
unlisted also
because public means anybody can see and anybody can search on YouTube. Unlisted
long
means
as,
we give you a link. That link, anybody you share that link to can see.
boleh. As long as we can open you punya URL link, it's okay lah. Kalau we cannot view you punya URL link, kita akan query you punya application lah. Alright, okay?
I do have a few other questions.
Shad, there are a whole lot of questions. Can we finish this first?
Okay, I ask a question
clear out.
directly. Cynthia,
Yes.
can I ask a question directly?
Yes.
Okay, just regarding the exemption for $150,
$150.
yeah, for
Okay.
the assessment by assessment. And
Okay.
then I have just got my TTT certificate last month.
Okay.
So it has to be under exemption. And then you say that we have to write an email to the HRD Corp. And then then we do the application. How we going to do it? We have to pay first or refund later, or how is that?
No need to pay. You just email to TDU and then we will waive the payment.
So
Okay, you don't need to pay anything.
So when we do the submission, we just submit without any payment.
Yes, correct. But you
Okay.
need to notify us by emailing to TDU. Okay, from there we will waive the payment.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. The next one would be, hold on, yeah. Does being an assistant trainer count? That means assist the lead trainer during training.
Each trainer should have their own module. Okay, it's must up to 4 hours. So kalau you share your training with your another trainer, you must submit the video that that show you as a main trainer only. Okay. Sebab the evaluation ni dia individually. So kita nak tengok the competency you untuk deliver the training lah. Kalau you share, kita tak nampak lah which one, kita akan confuse which one is the trainer. Okay.
Okay. The other one that was asked was how to renew the accreditation.
Okay. For the renewal, you need to accumulate 360 hours, okay, within the 3 years. However, if you fail to accumulate the 360 training hours, we give you another options, which is you can submit by accreditation, under accreditation by assessment. But you need to pay extra because the renewal is just 60 ringgit. But if you want to renew under the by accreditation by assessment, you need to pay 150 ringgit instead of 60 ringgit. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. I hope Marziana heard that. Angela asked this question. I got my TTT certification in 2017, but only started training in September 2023 as I was concentrated on coaching. So would I fall under the accreditation by activity? But I don't have the 120 hours. What can I do to get accredited?
Yeah, you will go through under the accreditation by activity. But kalau you cannot accumulate the 120 hours, we give you another option which is you can accumulate. Sorry, you can get the accredited by the assessment method. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I want to add, okay, if you are from accreditation activity, you want to request for accreditation assessment, yes, you can. But if you are from accreditation assessment, you want to request to be assessed under accreditation activity, cannot. Okay.
Sorry, would you be Angela? Did you get that?
Okay, so that means I can go under assessment.
Yes, you can go under the assessment if you cannot accumulate the 120 hours.
Okay, but the other people who were on the assessment can't go under activity. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
By
Okay.
assessment, you must go through under the assessment. You cannot go under activity.
Okay, so I can go under the normal assessment. Fine, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
But
Thank
you
you
need
so
to
much.
pay extra. You need to pay
okay,
150.
I'll sort that out. Thank you so much.
Just before, right? Okay.
That's it,
Welcome.
but the extra payment is then 150 or what is it?
Yeah, 150.
Yeah.
100.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
In your guide, hold on, yeah. In your guide, you mentioned invoice from the trainer or proof of payment from the TP. Is this option still valid?
Yes.
Ask this question.
Yes, still valid. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hasina asked this question. If I have HRD Corp TTT before 2021 and NCS TTT after 2021, do I have to submit by assessment or by activity too? And by activity too.
Okay, before 2021, you will go through accreditation by activity, okay? By activity. As I mentioned just now, if you cannot accumulate the 120 hours, you can go under the assessment method, okay?
Okay, David had actually requested regarding this way to log in for submission. Is it possible to have a tutorial video showing step by step? Cynthia.
All right. For now, we don't have a tutorial video. However, I will share the TDMs guideline to all attendees right after this session end. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Cynthia. Okay, share as video. Copy. Okay, Ryan had asked for a copy of the video. If not, okay. This is very clear. Kim Tan, this was clear. I think this question was already asked twice. For those before 2021, it's supposed to be accreditation by activity. But if you don't have enough hours, then you go by assessment. Okay.
Can I get that's me, Kim.
Yes, Kim.
That's my question. So what happens is I'm before 2021. So by right, it's by activity.
Yes.
But I don't have enough activity, and then I need to do this 4 hours video, right?
Yes.
But I don't have any. The company has no training at the moment. There's no way can I do the 4 hours video, and if I don't have it by 31st December, what happens?
Okay, actually this framework is not fully implemented yet. Okay, so you still have times to conduct training. Okay, as long selagi you belum dengar, you belum get any update from us, so you still can conduct training as usual. Okay.
Maksudnya kalau katakan kita buat training by activity, tapi kita tak cukup hours. That means
right.
we're doing by activity, but let's say by end of December, let's say instead of 120, I only got say 70 hours. So will that mean that all my activity is not counted, and I must quickly do by assessment, or are you saying that as long as I can continue finishing the activity and I submit you will still consider even if it's after December 2023?
Okay, actually we plan in 2024 untuk full implement this framework, but since this framework is, kita belum ada date lagi, since this framework is not fully implement, you boleh continue conduct training and accumulate the 120 hours, okay?
Just to add on, to Kim Tan and those who are before 2021, since you can go on to assessment, you can get and reach to us MAPTECH because we do have, like my training space in Endah Parade, Sri Petaling, we do open up for people that wanted to use it and run programs. You can run it under NTW. You can run, do a CSR and teaching for 4 hours for people and get people in, do and recording and get your assessment done. So just
But be a member first. Be a member first.
Get to us, and we will do our best to help you with the accreditation. For assessment lah, and it's for free, as long as you run the free program. If you run the paid program, then you pay to us lah. All right.
Yeah, I have a question here right now. Let's say I was accredited before 2021, all right, but I was also after that gainfully employed, where I didn't do any much training, and I was also doing consultancy work in Malaysia, Singapore. All right, so I actively started doing in 2023 training back again, and within the first 9 months itself, I've already completed my 120 hours. All right,
go for activity lah.
Activity, I've done already 120 hours, but if you're asking me to look for 360 hours of activities, I don't have that.
That's for next year.
That's for the next round.
For the next round.
For the activity, you can accumulate the 120 hours. Only for, lepas you dah dapat accredited trainer, you can renew you punya accredited trainer status tu.
Okay,
sebab
fine.
Dia valid for the 3 years only.
Right. So I've already got 120 hours for this year, or I can just submit it, that's it.
Yeah, correct.
Right, thank you very much.
Ms. Asna, so katakan next year, right, somebody finish the 3, let's say, I know this is too long away, but just a hypothetical, 120 valid for the next 3 years, and then at the end, the next 3 years after that, somebody does all the 360 within the first year, it's valid for the whole 3 years atau
boleh. Kalau by 1 year tu you dah ada 360 hour, you can just submit for the renewal, okay? Tapi you kena submit 3 months before you punya expiry date.
So that means as long as 360 every 3 years,
yeah,
no problem.
as long, betul, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question regarding the proof of payment. Can hear now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, so regarding the proof of payment, is it really still required to do the submission when we submit for application by assessment? Proof of payment, they mean we conduct the training and then the employer make payment.
For the assessment, we need supporting documents such as URL link, course outline, lesson plan, presentation slide, and also the feedback form or attendance list.
Yeah, so I don't see that. Is a proof of payment is not required, right?
Yeah, by assessment got no proof of payment. It's by activity that you must give. But if you
by activity
it's one of 4 options.
Okay. Because just I confused. I thought that the assessment, but I didn't see the requirement in the assessment there. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, Asna, if the
Sorry, I
can't hear you. I think you're muted.
No, I was saying if the video has got 4 hours, but several links, what happens then?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Okay, let's say let's say I'm not so clever doing editing. I end up making the video, the 4-hour video, I end up breaking it up into a few links. That means I end up doing 1 hour. What happens then?
Our system can accept one URL link saja. So that's why I suggest you to put it in the Google Drive or YouTube. Maybe kalau you use YouTube, you can create a playlist lah, so that we aware that you have more than one video to be viewed.
Okay. Then you said just now documentation The documentation say activity means must be by face to face. Just now you said online can. Actually, I'm very happy to hear online can because a lot easier to organize. Is
Yeah,
there any
for
documentation to refer to?
for
Takut
the
nanti
assessment,
by activity.
by activity you can be both lah, online and face to face. Okay, you no need to provide us with the letter. Okay.
No, because right now in the documentation for all the guideline you gave for all of us, it says must be face to face. Yang
Must be
yang
face
sign
to
by
face
sign
tu
yang sign by
only by assessment. Yes, by assessment must be face to face. But kalau you punya client insist you to conduct online training, we can consider. Tapi you kena provide us with a letter, right?
okay. No, this one in the by activity one, in the guideline yang Syahul signed, it says there by activity mesti by face to face also. So I just want to check whether anywhere you got any documentation saying online can. Just to be safe lah. Kalau tak ada, we just got the recording lah. But
Activity, yes, can be both online and face to face.
I have
Actually, you can refer that to our website.
Your website only. I went to your website.
Yeah.
The PDF which Syahul put his name under, the PDF says that by activity must be by face to face.
I mean, you don't refer to the guideline. You go to the website itself. We already mentioned there. We accept for activity. We accept face to face or online.
Okay, set. And then a client I'm helping to do her paperwork. She is actually capable by activity, but she wants to do by assessment. When I go to her system, I cannot apply by assessment. I cannot do anything there.
All right. So if the trainer is eligible to be assessed under accreditation by activity, she or he needs to request from the system that she want to be assessed under accreditation by assessment. From there, we will approve lah.
Okay, how in the TDMs itself, or do I have to email?
TDMs. You just send request and we will review before we approve.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I have a really quick question. I apologize if I missed this earlier. Okay, I've been doing training prior to 2021, but only got my PTT by exemption after, I think in March 2021. I can meet all the requirements for 120 hours, if not more. Can I do it by activity instead of just assessment? I find doing the videos a little bit of a difficult process.
Can you repeat again?
Right. If I got my TTT in March of 2021, can I opt to go for accreditation by activity instead of assessment if I can meet the requirement of 120 hours?
You get your exemption in March 2021, right?
Correct. So
So
there's no
you
choice.
will go through under the accreditation by assessment actually.
So there's no choice lah, because you are giving people prior to 2021 a choice. So after
by assessment you need to go through under the assessment. You cannot go through under the activity. So you can record you punya video yang 4 jam.
okay, so there's no option to negotiate lah.
Yeah, no. You can go through under the assessment.
All right, okay, that's fine.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, may I quickly ask a question?
Angela, I've got a whole lot of questions here to finish first. Can I finish these questions, then we come to you? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Evelyn had actually asked us, may I know, is public workshop credit hours included in the accredited hours? Is that okay?
Yes, as long as the delivery method is training. Okay. And minimum participant is 2. And your participant must be from working adult. We will accept.
Okay. Yeah. Can we get this was from Diana. Can we please get an officer's email address to check on our accreditation status? Submitted a month back, but no updates have been received until now.
Okay, for the accreditation by assessment, the salary is 3 months. Okay, so kalau you nak know the update status for your application, maybe you can directly email to me, Norasna Tasnim. Okay, Norasna Tasnim at hrdcorp.gov.my.
It's one word, yeah?
Write down in the, can you write down your email?
Yeah, I will write down in the chat box, yeah?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Next one by Wenson. Do I need to submit only the programs that meet the 120 hours in the qualified 12 continuous month period, even if I have more than 120 hours?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I think that means he wants to prepare early. That means now it's a start for his renewal 3 years down the road. That's what he means, I think, with the question.
No, he said this was 120 hours, not the 360 hours.
Oh, better do it now. Huh? I'm also going to add one more question, which probably may be related.
Yeah, Shanana, hold on, because Angela's waiting, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let me just finish this. Then after that, Angela, then you. We'll have to record. Okay, hold on. I'm just very quickly going through. Okay, Mohammed Rafiq asks, video duration 3 or 4 hours. It's earlier as for what Puan Hasna, Miss Hasna has actually highlighted. Minimum 2 hours, maximum 3 hours.
Yes, betul.
Yeah. Video can have how many interval video or how need continuously?
Your video we boleh separate into 2 parts, 2 session macam I inform, introduction and then the remaining module of your training. Okay, you nak continue you punya video up to 2 hours terus pun okay, depends on you, okay?
For internal training still need he highlighted for internal training still need proof of payment. Yeah, requested.
For activity kan?
Yep. And
For
I believe this is activity, yeah.
Yeah, for the activity, as we mentioned, we just need 2 supporting documents. Okay, so maybe you boleh bagi kita attendance form, feedback form, acknowledgement letter or proof of payment. Okay.
Okay. Encik Rafiq, I hope that had answered your question, yeah. Okay, Angela's, okay. Hold on, I'm almost towards the end. Just very quickly going. Shan, you had some questions here. Would you want to ask? Will there be an extension to further grace period after December 2023? What if the video is 4 hours? That one had already been answered earlier. The existing documentation says by activity must be by face-to-face. You just said online can got documentation allowing this. This was also answered, yeah? So only the first one wasn't answered, right, Shan?
Yeah. No, that one also, I think she answered just now. Just go on doing it because they have not put a stop to it. No, my new question was was raised by a small concern. Just now, I think Cynthia or this one said about working adults. I mean, let's say we do a CSR program. That means we're not going to get paid for it, but we're going to do CSR training. And sometimes it may be pensioners or university students who attend. Will that be a problem?
All right, because our requirements is the participant must be from working adults. So you need to follow our requirement, which is the participant must be from working adults. To be safe, okay? Your participant must be from working adults.
Even if it's CSR, we must target only companies lah.
Yes.
If inside the group there are some intern students inside, is there any issue? Let's say there are 5 adults and then 2 or 3 intern students.
If mix We can accept because the minimum participants required is 2.
As long we
So
have
we-
enough to.
Yes.
Yeah, betul.
So if inside there are certain student or intern students, should be no issue lah.
Yes.
As long as both the two students are two interns, they don't, as long as they didn't send interns for the training, okay lah.
As long as you ada 2 participants from working adult is I think sufficient enough lah. Okay.
Okay. One more question by Mr. Wei is, if we conduct training with proof of invitation and other proofs, but we didn't take payment because it is not a HRDC claimable program, can we submit? Because we do as part of our trainings for our IT solutions to clients. Is it basically asked, so how? Is that okay? As long as it's training, it's okay, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
as long as
it's like
training. Yeah, as long as it's training, kita accept any training. Public ke, in-house ke, free training ke, kita accept as long training, okay?
The other thing is for accreditation by activity, there was one question about using OneDrive. OneDrive is also okay, right?
OneDrive.
Microsoft OneDrive, macam Google Drive juga.
Yeah.
Google Drive.
It's like Google Drive, but it's called Microsoft. It's actually Microsoft OneDrive.
For accreditation by activity, you no need to provide us with URL link. That one is for accreditation by assessment.
No, this is this one not for activity, for assessment.
Sorry, for assessment. Okay, boleh
for
tak you
activity
repeat
by
question?
assessment.
By assessment, as I mentioned lah, boleh guna Google Drive, boleh? You mean for the
Dia kata dia nak guna OneDrive.
For
Kalau
the
OneDrive boleh juga kan?
for the video ke for the supporting documents such as the
Video.
course outline? Video, yes. OneDrive boleh.
Can ah?
Yeah, can.
Yeah, one question here. Accreditation by activity, yeah. What is the waiting period to get the certificate if I submit now?
The reviewing process for accreditation by activities is 1 month.
1 month, huh? So
Unless-
I can get,
yes,
I
1
can
month.
get by approximately 1 month. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, we must pay first, right, before applying, or
Yeah.
submit and then apply, pay.
Yes, you must pay first before submit in the system lah.
One of the question here is, can the training by assessment, activity by assessment, can it be in Mandarin? Is that okay?
By default, you need to conduct training in Bahasa Malaysia or English only because we don't have any panel assessor that can.
For now, for your information, for now we only can accept bahasa or English only. Okay.
Yeah. The next one. What if the procedure? What is the procedure if processed after expired date of cert?
Renewal ke?
Hanisa Izzati, would you be able to just explain what you were asking here?
You mean renewal ke? Kalau renewal, you can accumulate 360 hours within the 3 years. Okay.
Okay. I believe she's talking about renewal.
But now, last time, One Malaysia slogan, so all race can, all bahasa can. Now it's mother only Malay and English.
For now lah,
I've got a
kita might accept
question.
English and Bahasa Malaysia.
Sorry, my question is for accreditation by activity. Is your attendance list must be a signed attendance list?
If you conduct face-to-face, yes, you need to get their signature. But if you conduct it online, you no need to give us the signature.
Screenshot.
Okay, thank you.
The screenshot is okay from the Zoom.
If you want to provide us, okay, no problem.
Sorry, I have a quick question. I would just like to clarify one point. I'm not sure, because before I was always told that the video has to be continuously. You can't edit. Now I understand that you can edit the 4 hours. So you can edit or you can't edit. What is the
The video, I believe that if you punya video is up continually to the 2 hours, maybe the size is so big. Okay, some trainer are record using the phone, right? So if you want to stop, pause, and continue, we accept.
Okay,
As long
so
as the
2
total
hours
is 2
straight.
hours.
Okay, so 2 hours have to be straight. Oops,
It
where
depends.
did the balloons come
If
from?
you punya phone, if your phone can continue record the video for 2 hours, you can submit continue for 2 hours lah. Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, so okay.
Straight 2 hours.
Angela, your laptop was so happy with the answer, it celebrated with balloons.
I know, I saw that. Where do those balloons come from? Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay, one more from Bhaskaran here. He said he's actually requested, how come he's actually submitted his accreditation by activity, on the 10th of October, and he's not heard anything. He said he still shows pending after 2 weeks. As per what Cynthia said, it'll take about a month.
Yes, correct. 1 month.
The participant attendance. Kavita, your question has already been answered. Do I need to have proof of payment from employer? This was also answered earlier already. Okay, I think most of it. Evelyn, I think that it was very clear just now. Cynthia said for assessment, there can only be 2 languages. One is English, the other one is Bahasa. No other languages are accepted. Was obtained. I have a consult. I've been a consult. Hisham, yeah. My PSMB PTT was obtained in 2008, and I have been a consultant ever since. Now I'm coming back to the training circuit. I will have to go under accredited by assessment. Actually, Hisham, you should be doing by activity. But if you don't have the 120 hours of activity, then you can do by what they call it, by assessment.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
just like what Cynthia had actually highlighted earlier. Now to prep for renewal. Okay, Marziana is asking, she can already start prepping for the 360 hours, right?
Yes, can.
Yeah. Yes, you can, Marziana. Okay, Sumita actually is highlighting that my original accreditation submission was rejected. So I was a little demotivated and did not want to resubmit. Now I have not done enough training. So there is a certain timeline to resubmit. And also, shall I do CSR? Okay, Sumita, I think it was very clear. As long as you can do it until the announcement comes in to say by when it will start, you know, they are actually going to get this into effect. So until then, you still have time. Roslita, this was already answered about the video file size earlier by both Cynthia and also Asna. Sheila, earlier, I think Kavita asked this question. Attendance sheet must have signatures if they are actually in face-to-face class. If it's actually an online class, then it's okay without signatures. Okay, I think all the questions have been answered.
I have a
by the way-
question, Dina.
Yes. Yeah,
It's
go
about-
ahead.
It's about my PowerPoint slides. I'm conducting a 3-day training. Do I have to submit the entire 3-day slides or just the video portion slides?
You need to submit the entire slide for your training.
For the 3 days?
Yep.
I see. Okay, thanks.
All right.
The one I think the logic for them is that they want to know you can do the whole training. The video is just to show how you're doing it. So they take only 1 to 2
Yeah,
hours.
betul. Must sequence lah dengan dia punya supporting document.
I have one more question that somebody asked just now, which I noticed. Kalau participant overseas macam mana?
Participant,
They are working adults in their country.
yeah, for the participant from the overseas, kita boleh accept. you punya participant local ke overseas ke, we accept as long as the nature of the delivery is training. Okay.
Okay, do you guys give us notifications of for our expiry date, that when our cert is going to be expired?
No, you need to monitor it through the TDMs. Okay.
Okay, in the event that
ya, dekat you punya accredited trainer status tu, dia akan bagi date you punya status tu valid until when. Okay.
Okay, because we won't be seeing that portal on a daily basis, because every 3 years renewal, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
But I believe dekat you punya accredited trainer status nanti, cert tu dia akan show you punya expired date until when. Okay.
Okay, so in the event that we have overlooked on the date, is there a way for us to appeals or anything?
Kalau it's already exceeded the you punya accredited trainer status tu dah expired, you just need to renew.
Renew as normal. There's no, is there a penalty charges or anything?
No.
All right. Then another questions. Okay, since you guys have for this for us to have this recording purposes, yes, we do have PDPA with our clients. Yes, normal.
Okay.
That's our PDPA to not share in terms of the materials, what we have conducted with them. But certain session is because of they have provided us the documents, and certain video is related to their company's business. So is there like a circular letter from you guys that stated that HRDC require a recording? Just a circular letter. If you cannot have a PDPAs from your side, at least a circular letter for us to show to them that we need to have a recording for that session, just for use of you guys, just for our trainers purpose.
Maybe you can just show them our guideline, because we have stated in the guideline the assessment must be recorded.
All right. So if they have any inquiries, can we just email you guys for give us a formal listing, because
Yes.
certain company in terms of our stated GLCs are not the one, or accounts companies usually don't share. So if maybe you guys can highlight to the management to have at least a standard PDPA, because if it's a line, it's not gonna work.
We will highlight this to our management lah. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
I think time being, what she said is a good idea lah. You just print the PDF, because the PDF got their letterhead there. So, and in one of the pages it says there that trainers doing renewal must have
betul.
Must have video. Time being, can do that first lah.
Hi, I have a question. I work for a foundation, and technically, my clients whom I was hired to do training was on community development, that's youth development for the B40, single moms and things like that. I only took my TTT so that I am shown as a qualified trainer as far as requirements are concerned. But most of the time, it's pro bono work that I'm doing. And the foundation actually, it's part of my salary to conduct these things. So, but in order to get my accreditation, I don't have access to working adults. So what happens then? I'm happy to take this as a side conversation with you privately, because I know it doesn't apply to generally everyone who's here, but I have a very unique situation right now.
Rani, if I may ask, you did say single mothers as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you say single mothers, they are not, they are probably at that
They're
age
not
when
working, but they're not working, yeah, right? So the stress was by HRDC representatives here that they are working people. They are in the corporate sector.
The definition of working adults, as long as they're doing some work, they are still working.
They're homemakers, my dear. They're homemakers. So we are trying to mobilize. My job is to give them the training to do startups. That's where I come in.
Miss Rani, that one we can accept as long as you punya participant is working adult and dia punya, and not from the student. Okay.
Okay,
Only
adult
student
here
cannot
meaning 18 and above, according to the legal requirement for age. So that because I do youth development as well. for startups.
Okay, I
Rani?
think Rani,
Yep.
you're having a definition question more than
No, the thing is, I'm trying to get the accreditation done as well. And right now, because of the time frame, my audience that I'm dealing my training with are these groups, and they are young people as well. They're 18 and above, but that's my focus. I don't have working adults. I'm not in the corporate sector.
Rani,
Yeah,
hi, Shobna here, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you do this recording for the assessment, if they are adults and you are conducting the training in a andragogy way, not pedagogy, that's how the trainers do for adults, then it should be okay. You just gather the single moms, you do a 4-hour training, a special session, and you record the training.
Yes, betul.
So that should be all right then.
Yeah, that should be all right.
because when you state there that they're single moms,
Maybe you can just put column for designated.
see it's you
Because
who
I also,
you're not looking
you must understand, I'm doing training for them to do startups.
yes, and therefore they'll be working.
Yeah, so that also includes youth. That also includes orang asal as well. So
Yes,
I
and
have
they
this.
be working.
I've got a mixed crowd all the time. You see?
Just now, Ms. Asna gave a very good explanation. She said, as long as you're not students, see, students are not going to be productive.
I'm sorry, but I think HRDC really needs to revisit this because our education blueprint is now talking about entrepreneurship for students as well, which means they want to go get them out in the work world. So training is a requirement. I really think there needs to be some sort of amalgamation of what's happening out there in the ecosystem, because HRDC right now hasn't accepted that, because youth now are being encouraged to go out and become entrepreneurs at a younger age. So therefore training is something that they'll be subjected to. All right, it's just something, food for thought. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to digress.
Thank you for it. I need to step in there because I was part of the gerak kerja to push on youth to be taught.
Khairul has gone.
No, I just want to try to support Carol there. A lot of us are doing work with NGOs as well and doing work with challenged communities. The definition of working adult in terms of these government entities is that people who are producing something and then making a living out of it. So they don't see it as working moms. What government sees is that, oh, they are making food and selling. That's a working adult already. That is certain government agencies. Another government agency will call them certain category, but that is not a problem of HRDC. HRDC's role is purely HRDC, so we can't fault them for that. It's our understanding which needs to be corrected a little bit.
No, the thing is, it's working adults, and these people are not working yet. We're encouraging them to become startups, so they're not working. That's my
Okay, Madam Rennie, or maybe you just drop us an email to tdu@hrdcorp.gov.my. From there, we will
That's why I asked you if there's a point person I can deal with and take this
You
discussion
just drop
offline.
us an email regarding this. So maybe we can discuss further with the
Sure,
management,
thank
because
you.
I don't
I'll
want
do
to give like wrong information or any like I don't want to give you wrong information. So my suggestion is you just drop us an email. Can I will provide the email in the chat box later. Right?
Thank you, Cynthia. There was one question here that hold on. Yeah, there was one question here that was asked. Not sure if my question was answered. I don't use presentation PowerPoint slides during training. So do I still submit in? This one is from Cairo Tan. I think this is for accreditation by assessment.
Okay, kalau you tak use presentation slide, maybe you ada use any materials you can submit for in the system. Okay.
Can I follow up? I'm Kiro here. Kiro Tan, the person who asked the questions. Can I further ask? Because my work nature is to do team building. So I I have already facilitated a couple of HRD certified programs, and can I still use them? Because I did record and I didn't need to use PowerPoint at all. So we do have some paper presentation and what's not, but then yeah, can that be accredited? I know, is it still considered training or it's not considered training?
You still need to give us the presentation sebab this a compulsory.
I can give you the presentation. I can still give you the presentation, but I did not use during the session. Can that be accepted? Because the whole session is more activities, and I guide them towards the direction or the training that I wanted to reach for whatever they wanted to reach. Yeah.
May I know is your team building program is 100% activity?
There are some presentations and what's not. Yes.
Because for team building, we cannot accept if your program is 100% on activity only. We need 50% indoor and 50% outdoor actually. So if your team building is 100% on activities only, I'm so sorry that we cannot accept.
Okay, thank you. Understand that. What if so you mean by activity? So which means if I do have some teaching and teaching sessions, then that a module using the modules that still can be considered, right?
Because the most important thing here is the delivery of method must be training. Okay.
Okay.
That's why we need 50% indoor and 50% outdoor. Okay.
Okay. What 50% indoor and outdoor? What if it's
Then 50% you conduct activity and 50% training. Got lecture, got presentation.
Content.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned we do have presentations and it's all 100% indoor. So I do have that kind of presentation and what's not, but then does it still valid?
Yeah, if you have, then it's valid.
That means even if I don't use PowerPoint presentation, that is still okay, right?
Yeah, but you still need to give us the supporting documents because it is compulsory.
Noted.
Okay, I think Khairul, are you here? You wanted to ask a question. You wanted to say something earlier.
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, not Khairul. Sorry, thanks, Khairul.
Okay, regarding on Rani just now, because I was one of the workforce that push on the entrepreneurship for youth and kids. However, we need to remember that HRDC are managing the funds of employers. So that's why the accreditation part of the HRDC mostly focus on the employer side. However, they are going into the B40, as you can see from our Prime Minister announcement. They are going through that. Currently, we need to go into that because the main stakeholder for HRDC itself are the employers that give them the funds, and they need accredited trainers to run programs. So that's why one of the things that they need adults lah. Either they're working on that. I believe they need to work for adults, especially they are in Malaysia. So that is to answer Rani's suggestion on the pushing part and consideration of entrepreneurships for youth and everything. They are working on it. We are also working with HRDC on that. PMX already made a few announcements regarding on the budget. So just wait for the announcement from the association. So please do join us so that you can get the first-hand news from the associations later. Thank you.
Every time somebody say BMX, I keep thinking of the bicycle. I don't know why.
That is BMX.
Okay. I see, completely get what you're saying, and I understand why HRDC wants working adults also, like you said, exactly like you said. Their main contributor is employers. So if the person is going to train them must be accredited with people who are training them lah. So that's why they want working adults, that they are ruling lah. So everything else we are doing, I think, like you said, boss, we should try to help our members with getting some of those grants. Maybe Puan Cik Husna and Grace, what? Yeah.
Cynthia.
Cynthia can help us get some grants.
We are not going to talk about, however, I have a special question for our HRDC panels, which are burning inside me. It's about data things. Currently, how many registered trainer that are registered properly, and how many actually already been accredited, so that the people in here knows why are we pushing for accreditation as soon as possible, compared to how many employers are in the market wanting and demanding the service of the trainers in Malaysia. Can you share that, either Miss Cynthia or Miss Husna?
Okay, for this one, actually, I cannot share you the exact number, but surprisingly, the number for accredited trainer is still, I can say, is very low. That's why we encourage you to to register as accredited trainer.
Do we reach 10,000 already now, or still less than 5, like the one last I know?
Yes, we actually already reached, but the number, I think, is still quite low. Actually, I can say it's quite low.
What's the target that the HRDC is having for trainers to complete?
Sorry again, can you repeat?
What is your target? What is HRDC's target? Just curious.
Target for
trainers to complete their accreditation.
Well, the target is like 2 years back. It's already delayed for how many years?
Yeah, because of the pandemic. So we start this year.
Yeah, no, total numbers. I mean,
Total
like
numbers, I cannot share actually.
no, if you have a target of say 30,000 trainers by end of this year, I mean, accreditation. I was one of the people who, before I joined MAPTECH, I also was against the whole idea of accreditation because it doesn't serve us old time trainers well. But I have come to understand it, and yes, now I understand it's important. So if HRDC has a target to control the influx of unqualified trainers as well, that's a good thing. So how many? I mean, you have a number, then we know. It's like a band lah, like how the medical industry and all these people, they have a limit as to how many they feel they should have in a country.
To answer your question, actually, I still need to refer with the management. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
okay, so sorry, I cannot answer that.
Private, okay.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay, are there any other questions? Because I've gone through, hold on, Gulsharan asked, what if we miss the deadline of year end to register as accredited? This was already answered earlier, probably because you might have missed the question. You can actually continue submitting all your documents until HRDC announces that this is it and provides the next deadline. So as at this moment, it's still open.
Yes,
Thank
just
you.
just wait an announcement from us. Okay, we will announce it once we get the from that.
Okay, any other questions? if there are no questions, I'd like to thank you, the ladies, Miss Asna and
Yeah.
also Cynthia.
I had a question. Yeah, regarding the method, how to join. Any information?
We have Mr. Teck, just drop me a note, a personal note, and I'll get in touch with you and provide you the forms and all that.
By email?
No, you can just drop me a chat in the chat, and I will send you the details.
In the chat. Where is...
Dina, maybe you want to give him an email address or phone number to WhatsApp?
Yeah. That, especially WhatsApp will be better.
Dina, good evening. Is it too late for me to ask some questions?
Yes, you can, Roslita.
Okay.
Roslita, are you there? She dropped out. Khairul has actually provided the link to the registration forms already. It's in the chat.
You can put my number. I put my number here as well. For
No, the link is already there, right? The registration link.
Yeah, in case you want to ask any questions.
Okay, regarding on the recording and also links, no worries, because once the recording are ready, and also the slide that we can get from Miss Cynthia, whoever have registered and came into the room, we will send you the links of this recording, and also we will send you the link for you to download the slide, and also the link for you to register to MAPTECH. Then all the details that you need will be put together. So easier, because I noticed that when I put the link goes up and then lost with the wind. So we will send it
after that. Yeah.
Excellent suggestion, Khairul. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
Everything will be provided to you, so that shouldn't be an issue. And with that, I would like to thank Miss Asna and also Cynthia for actually taking time, spending so much of time with us. It's actually slightly past 10. We're supposed to only do it for 2 hours. So if there's anything at all, you can always reach out to us, and all the details will be sent to you via email. Right. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
See you all soon. Look out for more announcements from us.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Thanks,
Have a
Cynthia.
good rest.
Thanks, Asna.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.